Okay, let's dive in. This recent Capgemini deal, acquiring WNS Global Services for, what, $3.3 billion, it feels like more than just another M&A headline. I think it's a pretty profound signal, maybe even a blueprint for where IT and BPO services are heading.
Absolutely. And what's really interesting is what that signal is. We're definitely looking at a future that's, well, they're calling it agentic.
Agentic?
Yeah, agentic, meaning AI systems that can, act more autonomously, make decisions, not just run scripts. So agentic, intelligent, and really focus on outcomes.
Okay.
And that forces a fundamental rethink, engagement models, talent strategies, everything. Capgemini seems to be carving out a whole new category here, something like Agentic AI-Powered Business Services.
Blurring the lines.
Completely blurring the lines. Transformation, IT, BPO, it's all merging. And WNS, they bring a lot to the table, right? Over $1 billion in revenue, sure, but also that deep domain knowledge, insurance, healthcare, travel, banking, critical sectors.
And the AI piece.
Exactly. They've made strategic bets on AI and automation, like acquiring Kip.ai. But WNS, they didn't quite have that global consulting brand or the C-suite access that Capgemini has.
So it's a real synergy then. WNS had the engine, Capgemini has the steering wheel and the map.
That's a good way to put it. It's like they're building a new kind of enterprise brain almost.
I like that, enterprise brain. Okay, so let's make this practical. For you listening, if you're working in IT or in sourcing, what does this actually mean day to day? That's our mission for this deep dive. How should IT teams, how should sourcing teams think about working with these evolved service providers? What has to change inside companies? Are there risks for the end customer? And crucially, what questions should you be asking right now? So this deal really throws a spotlight on that shift, doesn't it? Moving away from, the old focus on just cost-cutting or labor arbitrage.
Yeah, that's becoming table stakes almost. Now it's moving towards something much more strategic, like AI orchestration.
AI orchestration. And the biggest takeaway, for me at least, is that dissolving line between BPO and IT services. They're becoming one thing.
Totally agree. And, thinking bigger picture, large organizations are going to face some significant hurdles trying to actually use these new agentic AI services effectively.
Like what are the big roadblocks?
Well, the usual suspects amplified. Organizational silos, for one. These services cut across traditional functions, and companies just aren't structured that way.
Right. That's always a challenge.
Then there's data, the quality, the privacy, the security. It's paramount because these AI agents, they're running on your core business data. And the integration challenge, plugging this into legacy systems, that's never easy. Governance and accountability, too. Who's responsible when an AI makes a decision? How do you track that? How do you audit it? And, of course, the people side. Talent transformation, huge skill gaps. Your teams need new skills. AI governance, prompt engineering, data engineering, managing these intelligent systems.
It sounds like a massive undertaking.
Oh, it is. Definitely not an overnight thing. This is a multi-year journey. It needs phased rollouts, constant learning, really solid change management, and you absolutely need that strong backing from the top, from the executives.
Okay, that's a lot for organizations to grapple with. So, given all that complexity, what are the absolute must-ask questions right now? If you're in IT or sourcing, what should be top of mind?
Yeah, good question. I think two really jump out. First, for the sourcing teams, how do you actually change your RFPs, your contracts? How do you buy outcomes driven by AI instead of just buying, FTEs or task lists? And related to that, what are the new metrics, the new governance you need for managing contracts driven by digital employees?
Digital employees?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And for the IT teams?
For IT, it's about internal capability. What skills do you need inside your own walls? Things like AI governance, like I mentioned, data engineering, prompt engineering, maybe AI solution architecture. Basically, what do you need to build or bring in so you can properly partner with these new providers, manage them effectively, and actually get the maximum value out of them?
Those are definitely the $1 million or I guess $1 billion questions here. Really makes you think. And if Capgemini and WNS pull this off successfully, it's not just their competitors who should be worried, right?
No, not at all. If they succeed, this could fundamentally disrupt how entire enterprises, and specifically IT and sourcing teams within them, think about the whole concept of outsourcing itself.
A potential disruption of outsourcing as we know it. That's a powerful thought to leave our listeners with.